Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at reproduction. There are two main ways of reproducing, asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction produces the same daughter cells. This means they have the exact same genetic material as the parent cells. Sexual reproduction is where you produce genetically different daughter cells. So you have two parents combining their DNA with crossover and exchange to produce daughter cells that are genetically different. Each type of reproduction, sexual and asexual, has advantages and disadvantages, and the type of reproduction used is related to its environment most commonly. There are some key terms we need to learn when we're discussing reproduction. The first is diploid. Diploid is when a cell or a nucleus contains two complete sets of chromosomes. In humans, this is 23 pairs or a total of 46 chromosomes, as shown by this karyotype here. Haploid is different. Haploid is when you have a cell or a nucleus that has a single set of unpaired chromosomes. In humans, this is 23 chromosomes. Somatic cells are any cell of a living organism other than reproductive cells. Gamete cells are any reproductive cells. So in humans, it is eggs in females and sperm in males. A zygote is a diploid cell resulting from fertilization. Fertilization is when two haploid gametes fuse. The next thing we're going to look at is mitosis. It is a replication of somatic cells in humans. So somatic cells, remember, are all cells except for your sperm and eggs, your gametes. Mitosis is most commonly used in humans for growth and repair. Looking at this diagram here, you can see that the DNA replicates first, so that we have in this circle here double the amount of chromosomes. We then have the chromosomes align along the middle of the cell, and then they get pulled to either end. When they get pulled to either end, the cell can start dividing down the middle, which is called cytokinesis. What we have at the end of mitosis is two diploid cells. So diploid meaning they have two sets of the chromosomes, so two lots of 23 or 23 pairs. Okay, and we can see here that these cells, these daughter cells, have the exact same number of chromosomes as the original cell. This is one of the ways we know it is mitosis. Meiosis is different. Meiosis occurs in your sex cells, that is your sperm from the testes and your eggs from your ovaries. Daughter cells end up with half the genetic material. We can see this here as we have DNA replication occurring from this step. As well, you can see here that they have exchanged genetic material. This occurs in a process called crossing over, and this is where chromosomes exchange small sections of their DNA. We can see here we have one set of divisions, the same as mitosis, but what is different is that we have a second set of division. Now this means that the daughter cells end up with half the genetic material, and this is important as when sperm and egg fuse, they will complete the genetic code. They'll have the 23 pairs instead of 23 chromosomes alone. Fertilization is when a male sperm cell joins with a female egg to produce a fertilized reproductive cell called a zygote. That's the end of today's lesson.